Welcome back to what's probably the longest commentary for one video. That's all. And let's continue the absolute destruction that I am going to cause.
Case. It's funny, but it was only after a particularly frustrating 1-hour session, almost exclusively dominated by my horrific failure at the mantling and jumping puzzles, that it hit me. It's fucking Portal.
No,
Seriously, the penny dropped.
No, it's not. There's a difference between Doom and Portal. Doom is a fast-paced mobility shooter. Portal is a puzzle is a momentum-based puzzle game. There's a big difference.
Game is inspired by the 2007 cult classic game.
It's not a cult classic. It has mainstream success. Therefore, it's not a cult classic. It's a mainstream hit that got a really good sequel that I haven't played.
Portal. Once I appreciated that, I breathed in and let out a huge sigh of relief. Then I spat at the screen and went straight back to raging and
Why'd you spit at the screen? You know you're gonna have to clean that up later.
screaming at the game. It's fucking Portal. Now sure, perhaps I'm having a hard time with this game because, as you can see from the footage, I am tragically bad at this kind of mechanic. But I would retort, being shit at it is not my problem.
Yes, it is, because you're so bad at the game, it automatically destroys your credibility as a game reviewer and makes all YouTube game reviewers look bad because of it.
Or Portal, it would be my problem. But if I buy Doom, fucking Eternal, how can it be my fault because I'm bad at fucking Portal? This game is having an identity crisis. It's trying to
No, it's not. You're just terrible.
Change into something that it's not, and failing at both. What it is.
These are just excuses for being bad at the game. Like, you can't even hit D a couple times just to move. I mean, is that button broken?
And what it is trying to be. It's a jock trying to dress up like an emo to impress a girl. There is
No, it's not. You're just mad that this game is trying to have variety. Cause Doom 2016, the second you get to Necropolis, the game, then you've seen you've seen everything that the game has to offer. Doom 2016 kept throwing in new things, new enemies, new weapons to mix it up.
no way that dickhead can just put on a bit of black eyeliner and get an undercut and look like the real article. Doom Eternal is like a jock trying to look like an emo.
And just, you don't have to say it a second time. And I know I repeat things a lot, and that's because I'm trying to think of a word to say. Because my videos are
in-game weaponry was
because my videos are unscripted, so that it sounds real and that I'm not lying.
basically there. I wasn't really feeling the weapon.
Well, it's just there. Well, maybe if you use more weapons than the combat shotgun, then you wouldn't be running out of ammo. The game would feel much different and much better.
Porn at all. In fact, it was less weapon porn and more like the underwear section of your nan's catalogue. For every picture of a pretty lady in slightly retro saucy polyester fake laced little numbers, there were usually 5 to 6 variants of brown reinforced support pants. The guns just didn't do it for me. Sure, we had the shotgun, I guess, or should I say shotgun / grenade launcher / auto shotty.
they're called weapon mods. They give you a reason to use those weapons later on in the game when you have weapons that would completely eliminate the use of weapons like the combat shotgun, the plasma rifle, and the and the and the heavy cannon.
And therein was a problem for me.
Except you have the weapon mods that give you a legit reason to be using the heavy cannon, a weapon that really isn't that good compared to the plasma rifle, but it's those weapon mods that give you a reason to be using them on Final Sin and other late game levels.
With all the different weapons, each with mods that entirely changed or transformed their functionality, and shoulder mounted this and shoulder mounted cunting.
Well, I mean, did you just want it to be did you want it to throw a grenade, giving the enemies time to throw a melee attack, which on nightmare difficulty, melee attacks, they do a lot more damage than just five because you're playing on I'm Too Young to Die, a difficulty intended for 7-year-olds.
It quickly all just became one giant blur of overlapping weapon subtypes where nothing really stood out as a favourite.
Well, maybe if you actually use them, then you would actually then there wouldn't be a blur. It would be 4K. No, and not freeze and not low.
I kept finding myself defaulting to using the shotgun just out of a sense of misplaced familiarity, and that bucker seemed to constantly run out of ammo.
Maybe it's because you should be using different weapons. I mean, why do you think you have low ammo in Doom 2016, once you fully upgrade a super shotgun, you get 50 hits from this. Get 50 shots from the super shotgun. Yeah, because that's totally balanced.
And therein is the illuminating point. For many people, including myself, their favourite weapon was the retro homage double barrel, which is only there as a nod to the original game.
Yeah, that's what a skin is. It's supposed to be. It's just a way to make the weapons look different. I mean, did you want it to have quad damage or something, just to make it balanced? Oh wait, you probably did, cause you're trash.
If your game franchise is a quarter of a fucking century old with more sequels and spin-offs,
The shotguns in shooters are common. I mean, almost every shooter ever has a shotgun.
than Star Trek, it is a fairly tragic indictment.
No, the only sequels that there are Doom 2 and Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, and those are the only sequels. And the spin-offs, there are there are a lot, but Star Trek isn't even close to Star Trek, because I read the list, and I was shocked at just how much people have to watch just to know what's going on.
That the most popular gun is one of the first guns you pick up from your first ever game. I'm sorry, but if you can't do better in 27 years, then please just fucking stop. The paucity of
Yes, flawless logic, saying that because the weapon that you use the most, because you can't use, because you're too stupid to use the plasma rifle. Yes, that's on the game. Yes, and you're complaining about low ammo when you have a chainsaw that replaces reload animations. And there's a reason why you have low ammo. It's so that you have to use all the weapons.
The ammo leads me to another annoyance. In order to force the player into a singular playstyle, they seem to ration the ammo severely. I guess the logic is this: they want the players to rock, paper, scissor this shit whilst playing fairly close for the glory hole kills, for the sake of visuals, action, pace, and I don't fucking know what they're thinking.
Wait, you just went from it's there for a visual spectacle and to get that stuff. You went from I don't know what. Just this is so cringy. It makes my old videos look good in comparison, which I'm not gonna take my old videos out. I'm going to leave them there so that whenever someone tries to say, "Oh, I'm so cringe," I'll just go point at those videos and say, I've gotten better. This is what I used to be. Now look at my videos now."
They just decided for reasons. In order to achieve this, they seem to be playing this card hand. Limit ammo for each weapon, give each mods, give lots of pachinko ammo wins for close-up kills, and force the player to drive into the opponents, constantly switching between weapons because frankly you run out of cunting ammo. Let's just say that.
Do you have something else to say than just low ammo bad? Yes, it's so bad that I have to use different weapons, but I refuse to, so I'm just gonna stick with the combat shotgun. When no, just know you are going against what the game tells you to do, which if you do what the game tells you to do, then you will succeed.
Tactics adopt the approach of the stick, and they definitely are not using the carrot to encourage you to play their way. I might be a tragic and pity-worthy shot in this game, but holy shitballs on a skewer, playing on the easiest setting and only missing 2/3 of the time. I shouldn't be constantly running all my guns dry and having to.
That's not on the game, that's on you. You mentioned that you're on the easiest difficulty and you're still running out of ammo fast. You have a chainsaw. Use it. And you're supposed to be using different weapons, and I know I keep saying this all over and over again, but just like everyone else, you're making me go insane.
Resort to chainsaws and running away skills to find ammo. Remember, this is on the easiest level. Let's repeat that. I might be shit at this game, but I'm not that shit. I can solo the whole of the Division 2 with a pistol. I should at least be.
And I can dominate battle mode at 4 AM. And the single player on Nightmare. You can beat a terrible game with a pistol. So how's that in comparison? And it is possible, and people have beaten Doom Eternal with a pistol. So you are nothing.
Be able to play this on the most easiest difficulty level without being short on ammo nearly all of the time. The entire game drags you by the scruff and says, you must play the game our way or we will kick you and you won't get any more dog food for a week.
Well, this is why they tell you to play a certain way, and you don't have to play like an absolute madman and constantly use every weapon. I mean, thanks to some things that I learned that completely eliminates the scope from on the heavy cannon, because the sticky bomb will replaces the heavy cannon, because it's a lot better. And instead of the heavy cannon, now I use micro missiles, which adds so much more variety.
In fact, maybe this is my main generic cluster of issues with this pig shit show of a game. It doesn't use a carrot, it uses a fucking stick. It uses a stick to make you play a certain specific way, and that way...
Yeah, yep, they're using a stick, and I'm going to use a bat to bash your skull in with this barrage.
Is usually not how I would want to play this game. It makes you do jumping and parkour puzzles. It makes you switch weapons for reasons. It makes you constantly lick the grill of the enemy for ammo resupply. You paid for Doom, an FPS game, but Bethesda rocks up and gives you Portal fucking 3, Rise of the...
Really, you're still going on about this. It's Portal. No, it's not. Play Portal, then play Doom Eternal. Play them both back to back, and then try to make it sound like it's Portal. And just give that a go, and just try as hard as you can to do as much mental gymnastics to the point where he sounds normal
parkour Doom acrobat
and doesn't sound like he was dropped.
makes you flakjack around like some unlucky Parisian parkour cunt who has been thrown through the gates of hell with a truckload of weapons, 3 fucking bullets from...
You can just hit D, and that jump will be a lot easier. Just hit it a couple times and you'll move around, yeah, and it'll be a lot easier.
Each one, and a chainsaw that makes ammunition fall out of people's heads apparently, and consumes a 5-gallon jerry can of petrol just to saw through one face in 5 seconds.
Really, it uses uses everything in there for one demon. No, it only does that for heavy demons and maker drones.
Despite it being...
Because just if you and the only reason why you would ever use the chainsaw is to get ammo back, or if you don't want to waste a crucible on a mancubus or something like that.
Set in the future. I can get a better fucking chainsaw than that right now from Amazon.
This is a video game, not real life. That makes no sense. Why is this even in the video?
And it's 2020. Perhaps in the next tiresome Doom sequel, they can give him a battery-powered chainsaw. I heard they're all the rage.
And didn't you say didn't you praise Doom 2016 just a little bit ago, didn't you? Then now it's back to a mediocre, passable bowel movement. The inconsistency.
These days. See, even he likes it, and he can't do parkour for shit.
I have no idea who this guy is, but why is he in here?
There was a big lean into collectibles in Doom Eternal, and they give you a little man cave.
They're optional. Has this guy even heard of the word optional? The collectibles and secrets are optional.
Where you can look at your in-game teddy bears and all that nonsense. It was quite cute, I guess. It didn't really get me stiff, but I suppose it might be fun for people stoned out of their fucking chops, or for people who are both interested in violence and collectible children's toys. Now that.
They're collectibles, they're just there, and the game, it doesn't say go here. You have to go here to just to progress. No, it never ever does that, because I mean you could go the entire game without even knowing it's there. It never tells you go here.
Is not a healthy psychological profile.
Hello, Bob. Wanna come over
Well, look who's talking.
for dinner? Are you sick?
The in-game Wikipedia.
I think that clip is an accurate representation of what would happen if I tried to talk to you in real life.
Was a trifle shite. I liked the idea of a codex, but as soon as I actually needed to look something up, I realised it wasn't ordered alphabetically.
You complain that's not alphabetical when it's sorted by when they're unlocked. I mean that is nitpicking at its finest.
Basic oversight, really. There is this shit called the alphabet.
Wait.
Of a codex, but as soon as I actually needed to look something up, I realised it wasn't ordered alphabetically. Basic oversight, really.
He's laughing at himself, so he has to. So even he doesn't take himself seriously.
There is this shit called the alphabet, and I assumed that even in the future all the letters were supposed to go in a particular order. Who would have thunk it? In its defense,
It's think, not funk. That learn how to pronounce words, and even I'm better at pronouncing words, and just and well, everyone who's watched my previous 2 videos will probably just burst it out laughing.
did kind of see the peak experience of this game. I experienced it easily, by accident, because I was playing it on baby steps difficulty, but I'm sure this is the point for the skilled players too. The game generates these strings of connected gorgasms. It's a bit like an FPS version of Shadows of Mordor, when it just flows together naturally into a cinematic vision of totally balletic bloodlust, which emerges synergistically from all of the players' button mashing. Well,
Button mashing? This isn't a poorly made fighting game, and for a second I was kinda agreeing with you, and then you had to go, it's button mashing, when no, I never at one point was button mashing. I mean, this isn't a poorly made fighting game.
from the player's skill in some cases, but with me, it's literally just
What was that? Let's just get an instant replay at how bad that was.
synergistically from all of the players' button mashing. Well, from the player's skill in some cases, but with me, it's
What? You're supposed to jump. You're supposed to get onto the platform that's right next to you. Just get on there, shoot, jump onto the launcher, and shoot it again. Then jump that. Then just dash twice. That's all you have to do.
literally just button mashing. And potluck. I'll be completely honest, whilst I really loved the early Doom and Quake games, I feel that the glory days of the Doom franchise is well behind them now.
No, you're just trash. We're getting close.
These days, it all just feels a bit like the Alien vs. Predator era of the Alien franchise. I've never seen an Alien movie that I hated, but I know the first 2 are classics. The third was...
Well, I think you should watch Covenant then, because that one was terrible.
Was okay. The fourth was a bit lol.
Wait.
And then it all
Wait.
franchise. I've never seen an Alien movie that I hated, but I know the first two are classics. The third was okay. The fourth was a bit lol.
Oh my god! I can't believe it! He finally hit B! Oh my god! He finally hit B! Oh my god! Give this man $12 million. Give him it. Give him all. No, let's get a fundraiser going just to give this absolute legend the money he deserves. This is legendary. This is life-changing information. Oh my god. He can hit B. No, wait. If it was something. Or whatever button it was, is I'm a console player. I forgot whatever it was whatever it was.
And then it all just slides down the side of a hill in one blur. It probably doesn't help that I'm not particularly good at this kind of shooter, and frankly, don't feel engaged enough with the game to really develop my skills.
Well, as a game reviewer, you should, so that what could have been good gameplay footage, but instead you have this disgustingly terrible game footage that completely destroys your credibility.
Playing this game makes me feel a bit like one of those geezers
Yep, yeah, that makes one quick.
in the Cold Steel commercials. You know, full of good intentions, with a hint that once they knew what they were doing, but have long since lost the urge to practice.
Yep, you have, because, well, I don't really think you were ever good. Because this is garbage. Even if you don't play shooters, you know this is garbage.
To maintain their skills. Give me a decent game, and I become compelled to learn new strategies and techniques. Give me this kind of generic.
Well, you did get a real good game. You got what many people consider to be one of the greatest shooters of all time, or the best shooter of all time. And instead, because you're trash at the game, you're going, where? This is overpriced, overrated garbage. Even though the game came out 2 months ago when you made this video.
Crap, and I literally just think, what's the point? This game is generic and uninspired. There is nothing.
How did you miss that jump? This bad gameplay footage destroys your credibility, and what's the point? Well, maybe if you were good at the game, then you would see the point. Let's get a replay just so I know what I'm talking about.
Give me this kind of generic crap, and I literally just think,
generic crap. Well, how many shooters combine platforming and really fast-paced shooting this well? And I'm not talking to this failed abortion. I'm talking to everyone else who's played the game, and just name one shooter that does it this well.
what's the point? This game is generic and uninspired. There is nothing horrifically wrong with it. It's just
Then why are you giving it a 2 out of 14?
not great. The main things to complain about in Doom Eternal is the price tag and the very justification for making it. Oh yeah, money. Bethesda wanted to make some more money. That explains everything. Why they bothered.
Well, all games are made to make money.
But slightly, and why they're overcharging for this.
Overcharging. At the time that you made this video, the game had been out for 2 months, and 2 months later, and 2 months after a AAA game that was over $100, you want it to be like $25. 2 months later, the game would have bombed because people would have known that.
In the final analysis, I think Doom Eternal became discombobulated in the following way. I reckon they had a meeting and decided that if they were going to perpetually crank out a new Doom sequel with a semi-Call of Duty regularity, they needed to keep refreshing the brand.
Oh my god, you can't even do this. One jump that's so easy.
By refreshing, obviously, I mean add enough changes so that people won't accuse it of being a lazy ass fuck asset flip, which
It's not an asset flip. You can't do an asset flip with a new engine. Why do you think EA keeps vomiting out sports games every year? Because it's just an asset flip from assets that were probably made like 4 years ago.
face it damn well is. They realised that with every iteration they needed to add something new that changed,
And you just wasted an extra life on the easiest jump in the game.
the flavour of the game. So they grabbed some developers who worked on Prey and told them to spam it up a bit and introduce more verticality and puzzle-based levels. Then they realised
The puzzles, well, the closest thing to a puzzle is hit this, under 30 seconds. Really, or shoot this and go here under 30 seconds. That's the closest to a puzzle. And that's not really a puzzle, because just play Portal and play Doom Eternal is clearly not a puzzle game.
that Chad in level design used to work on Portal 2, so they roped him in and put the fella in charge of the team. Then they grabbed some Activision Blizzard refugees and got them to work on the weapon, gear and character progression.
No, it really doesn't feel like Blizzard or Activision. I mean, just play one of the games and tell me the weapon and customization is as good as Doom Eternal.
I bet they sat them down and said, we don't give a fuck what you actually do, just make it really complicated and convoluted, so players have to search.
Really, you're saying that it's overly complicated and hard to follow? I mean, no, it's explore levels, get these, so you can use those to buy upgrades. That's not complicated. That's simple. Find these things to buy these. That's even 7-year-olds, even the 7-year-olds who think your video was a good review.
All over the map finding gonks to upgrade stuff. This game is different for difference's sake, and it all comes at the
Yep, it's confirmed. 4th video, guys. Let's get ready while I recharge my phone.